Hello everybody, we are going to play Farm together again. Just a forewarning, I apologize if there's a little bit of background noise. It is downpouring and thundering where I live, so I do my best to keep the noises out of the recordings, but the rain and thunder is way too much, and I heard it in a couple of videos ago that there was some pattering sounds on my rooftop, so keep that in mind. It does make for a good setting though. I love this weather in the game and in real life too. Okay, so we have no gold. Let's go ahead and just do what we need to do. Try to get back on track here. I know the last series, or the last two episodes have been kind of rough with funds, but it'll pay off eventually. We'll get back on track, especially like with corn and pumpkin being 2 days, and it's gonna remain that way. But I might not. Might have to hold off on doing that area a little bit longer and just get back to getting the funds up again. I'll have to see what it looks like in this episode and where we're at, because that actually, I don't even know if the corn and pumpkins are done yet. I'm not positive. Oh wow, okay, so anglerfish completed in a quest, but we still have the second anglerfish quest. So let's go ahead and take a look at that when we get a second here. Just after the fish are harvested. This area is really cool in winter time. I don't think we've seen this yet. You've got the northern lights that are glowing off the water. You have the snow that's just kind of frosting on the sides. I like this. You zoom in a little bit so you can see the northern lights better. Look at that. The reflection in the water. I really like that. Winter's got a beauty to it in this game. I really do like the winter. It feels like we don't get the winter and the snow enough. There's a lot of winters we've had that have been pretty mild, pretty dry, so. We're only at 207. You know what? Matter of fact, let's go down to the pumpkin patch and see what's going on over there, because I wonder where that's at. You know, we had it planted 2 days, and I just don't remember if it would be done by now. I really can't recall. Wait, water. Oh, wow. I like to see that. Matter of fact, let's go get the cactus. Oh, we got a farm level up. Let's go get the cactus first, because they're about to go out of season, I think. And I want to get as much of the new stuff as we can, especially with trees, because they're only so often. I think cactus might be another season though, but I just don't want to chance it. Oh, the corn's all done too. That's going to be a really big payout. And I know it's so expensive to do that again, but we'll have to see where we're at. I mean, that cornfield should get us close to 1 million, if not more. It's a massive cornfield. We haven't done anything that big yet. I don't think at all. I don't think we've ever done a project this big. Let's go ahead and grab it from back here. We'll get back to the pumpkins later. So we'll till it, but we're going to wait because I don't want to get us into a hole. So these are giving us 3.13 per 3.13 thousand per square. Now it's 3.15, so that's pretty solid. We'll definitely get to 1 million off of this. I don't think pumpkins are that expensive, so if anything, we could do the pumpkin. Well, it's gonna come down to the seasons, actually. I gotta keep that in mind, too. So we're about to go into spring. This is a huge cornfield. This is unbelievable. And we're not even done yet. The cornfield still isn't... I still have extra plans for the cornfield, so... A lot of extra plans for the cornfield. This is nice, though. When we start doing these dedicated crops, you're going to start to see some of these crops just skyrocket in levels. It'll be very similar to having like an abundance of olive trees, and I think we're already at like level 20 on that. So it's going to be very similar when we start doing huge dedicated areas of crop like this, which is going to be really nice, because the more the merrier. I hope to bring on all of the new unlockables, all of the new crop unlockables. Wow, level 13. Yeah, I mean, this is one time, and I think we started this at a 10, so we're already to a level 14. Imagine doing this, you know, 5-6 times, and when the cornfield is done, imagine doing it. It's going to be a lot. So 3.19k is what we're getting. So we did surpass 1 million just off the, well, we had cheddar cauliflower that was pretty valuable, but since we got back here, that's pretty impressive for the corn. So that'll definitely help us get back on track for what it is. You know, I mean, I know we have a lot of stuff to really get back on track. I feel like I kind of put myself in a hole doing this area out here, but I really like this area, and it's, you know, it's going to continue to grow and just become more profitable. So pumpkins they're not that valuable. They're like, I think it said 439 gold per, which isn't bad, but I mean, it's just more a decorative thing at this point. So, we didn't do grapes. Okay, so let's move on. So yeah, we're probably going to be stuck just right here around 1 million, which is not bad at all, but we need to definitely play our cards right when it comes to replanting and doing things that are just beneficial. You know, stuff, if it hurts the bank, you know, we can do it, but you just got to be careful, because we have a lot of projects going on right now. So spinach, oh wow, that's why we actually might get closer up to, probably get up to 1.5 million. Yeah, easily. I forgot we had spinach here. That's a big reason we went broke in the last episode. Yeah, 1.51 million. Wow, that's pretty nice. So I think that's it for crop. Let's go ahead and grab our trees. Let's go feed the animals. Get back on track a little bit here now that we have the money to play with. Oh, we have red goji berries. I forgot about that. Okay, well, let's get our flowers. Extremely profitable here too. Okay, so goji berries. Okay, so we end at 1.62 million. Oh, I should have grabbed the winter, or the money trees in winter. That's too bad. So it looks like when they're ready to harvest, when the animals they have items on the ground that are ready to harvest, they no longer consume food. The food level stops, because if you notice right there, the ostriches were kind of sitting stagnant. They had a whole pile of food that they weren't eating, and they had excuse me, and they had they were able to farm, able to harvest. So that tells me that when they are able to harvest, say you feed the animals, and then their queue is up in like 5 minutes. Everything past that point, none of the food's going to be touched in your entire log off time. So that's really, really beneficial. I didn't expect that, but it does make a lot of sense. Because if they're not eating food, then or if they're not producing anything, they shouldn't be needing any food. Okay, so we did have new animals. So here we are. We're in our shop screen. and we did get a farm level up, so we have some new. Okay, so we have an Ayrshire cow. We also have the Akal Taki horse, and then we also have the Belgian fawn goat. Those are old ones that we weren't able to do. So, I know I mentioned in the last episode that maybe we'd calm down on the animals for a little bit and let it rejuvenate, but I think we need to keep processes going. Let's wait on the new animals. I do need to do an expansion on their property, so on the animals' property. I do need to do an expansion in their home over there. That way, we have more space for some of these animals that are coming in, because it's starting to get really populated over there, and I think we need to expand it. So I have some plans for expanding that a little bit further. It's going to take some time though. It's going to be a pretty big project as well. And then I guess we'll just hit the market, we'll sell some stuff, and then we'll come up with a plan for replanting crop, because that's going to be a really tough decision to make. I feel like we should do some crop that's harvestable in this video, and then other crop that is going to take a little bit longer. Or what if I did everything that's harvestable in this video at once, and then reharvest this video and then put things on a timer, waiting for next episode? That could be beneficial too. Peanuts. Okay, let me just grab gas and then we'll start to get this set up. Alright, so matter of fact, before we do that, let's go ahead and look at the new stuff that we got. So we got a new flower. It's a strung gold tulip. We got flower shop. Oh, I knew it was just a matter of time. I knew it. That is so cool. That also is going to push for a bigger expansion to a certain area. The marketplace. The marketplace is going to have to go through a whole reface. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I think the flower shop's going to push it through a little further, a little faster. So, speaking in terms of pink ribbons, I don't think points of interest are worth it at all. The small gas stations are not worth it at all anymore. Animal feeders will be, but I don't know about right now. We got flower shop, that's gems, that's 400. That's still expensive though. That's an expensive shop. As you can see, they're progressively getting more expensive. Milk truck's 350, flower shop is 320. The egg market, which we still haven't used, was 300 gems. That was a big one. Okay, so there's really nothing else pink ribbon wise that I want to purchase. We have the new marketing, or we can get the marketing agency now. It wasn't unlocked, it was just that we didn't have enough ribbons at the time, so I just don't think that that's going to be what we're looking at. We definitely don't need a new home. We're going to keep it pretty simple. Eventually I'll do a new home, but it'll be way, way, way down the road. Yeah, so I don't know. Pink ribbons, I think I'm just going to keep saving them. I don't see anything wrong with that either. So a new decoration, we got a pet house. That's really cool. So we know where that's going. That's going to be for the kitty. Well, the kitty lives indoors. I guess we'll have it just because we have an imaginary dog running around here somewhere. Alright, so let's get on to our crop. And I would like to do things that are harvestable in this episode, so let's go ahead and just start chipping away. Let's get black goji berries. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and just because we don't, I mean, we went crazy that one time we did this. We were getting all the gems we needed for that upgrade. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. They're just not necessary, and they're out of the way, and I just don't want them here anymore. which means that we don't feel obligated to do as much crop in different areas. So it's only going to help us out. And I might start cutting away on certain patches as well, especially over by the market, because I am looking for a market revamp. So when that time comes, a little extra space around the marketplace is going to go a long way. Let's do a row of, I think, yeah, probably 12, 11. Let's do like a pretty big row. 2.4, 45 minutes. Yeah, we'll just chip away at just a quick crop. So we'll get some zucchini all the way down, and we'll take that square down there for zucchini as well. Good there. I think we'll do a row of regular zucchini. Yeah, green zucchini, since it's 15 minutes. It's not expensive, we're not going to get much, but like I said, I want to do crop that is a little bit more of an interval for the episode, and then we'll go out with a bang. We'll go out with some heavy stuff. Maybe not like day type stuff, but we'll do stuff that is like within 12 hours maybe. That might work out nicely. Okay, so let's do cabbage. And we'll probably water this to try to get it to go a little faster. I was also thinking about doing cheddar cauliflower too and doing the same thing, so maybe we'll just put these right next to each other and just water these progressively through the episode. This episode's going to be a little bit longer because the last one was super short, and I feel like we have room to do a lot more in this episode. So go ahead and do cheddar cauliflower here. And then we'll just water it. Start to chip that timer down a little bit. Which would be nice, because it'll give us the ability to harvest this at near the ending of the episode. Very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's keep getting more crop done. Let's do carrots. It's so inexpensive, it's not even touching that 1.20 million. Man, that's got to be the cheapest crop in the game. Alright, so we did carrots, and then we'll go ahead and do lettuce for all this. And after the lettuce is done, I might chip away at this section over here too. I'll have to just wait and see how big everything looks. Because like even like the area where we did strawberries over by the vineyard, we can get rid of all that as well. That was actually done for those cucumbers. There was 70 quest cucumbers. Oh, and then we have to look at our other, we got a new quest too. Let me take a look at that once these are planted. Before we do that, I will need to do the spring-specific grapes. So let's go ahead and get some rows of grapes down, since we're almost about to exit spring. I don't want to not be able to do it like last time. When it's spring and it's winter, those are the two seasons we need to focus on. Getting the crop done, or getting the grapes done. I think the winter... I'll have to check again. Okay, so red, yellow, blue, and then we'll do red, just the rows like we always do. And then the last row, and then we'll come back with the other color. Hopefully we have enough time. If not, we can always mix and match the grapes. It's not a big deal. I just love seeing them in rows. The different color coordinated rows. So, green. Yeah, we might not be able to get this done. Thought about it a little bit too late. Yeah, we won't be able to get that done. Oh, yes we can, because we did that perfect. So, we got the spring... Yeah, we got spring greens, or summer greens. So that's perfect. And then we'll just have to wait for, I think it's for winter, for the blues. I'll have to check the list. Yeah, blues will have to wait. But we did just get new crops, so let's go ahead and look. So we're all planted up there, except for that piece in the back. Let's go ahead and we might actually utilize the strawberry patch again. The old strawberry patch. I don't see why not. If we have new crop, the new seasonal crop that is of short time. So no, actually not. Nothing too short. Broccoli at an hour. Yeah, we can do broccoli at an hour. I might focus watering this one a lot more than the other ones, just because an hour is obviously going to take a lot longer. So this is what I'm going to delete. I will get rid of this. Pardon me, I have to look at something really quick. Okay, should be good. I just wanted to make sure I have enough space to record this this whole episode, because I didn't move my videos from disc to disc over the night. So I just wanted to make sure, and hate for the video to not get to its location. So I am interested to see, I would want to take a look at corn, because corn is going to be a really big factor moving forward, because we have such a big cornfield. I need to gauge how much spaces we have over there, and how much it costs, and how much money we're going to need. That way I don't... Oh, good thing we got a gas station right here. That is so nice. And I really love this area. It's looking nice. I like the way his home and everything is set up, his little farm. Okay, so Let me just do a rough estimate. So, corn isn't even available right now. It's 2,000 each. Okay, let me try to do some math really quick and see how much we're gonna need. So about $300,000 to get all the corn planted up. It's a 2-day crop, just like pumpkins. So it's a tough one. It's a tough decision to make because as much as I want to do it and keep it going, I don't know if we're going to be able to, just because it is a 2-day crop. It seems like the 2-day spacing kind of sets back the farm a little bit because we put so much money into a crop that we don't get to see for 2 whole days, which means less videos in reality because of how much it's affecting our pool of money. The corn, at least the pumpkins are not bad. I could do the pumpkins anytime, but corn is just a tough one. It's going to be that way, I feel like, for a while. So we'll go ahead and we'll just leave it. We have other stuff to do right now anyways. We need to get back to some of the crop that's probably already finished. Let's do a little bit more watering for the 45 minutes. And then we'll get back to the animals. Starting to gather up a new idea for the flower area. With having the flower shop, I have a new idea for that, what that's going to look like. So we have one piece of land that still needs to be filled. All aside from pumpkin and corn, we have this land that's north of the garden, or the flower garden. And we're just gonna go over there and fill that, and then we'll see. Because we're gonna be at about 700,000 after having everything planted, and we're gonna harvest this episode, and then we're gonna replant for the off time. So it should be pretty profitable. I mean, I'm pleased with it, with the money situation. I thought it was going to be a lot worse today. So I'm definitely glad to see this. Let's go ahead and do shallots. I totally forgot about shallots. Them being brand new. Obviously, we didn't even do barley, but I know barley is really expensive. So we'll have to wait, and plus I already filled up the grain area for that. We'll go ahead and get our summer trees. Looks like mulberry. Yeah, mulberry's done too. Go ahead and grab our mulberry. And our cherries. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go take care of the animals. See where they're all at. Wow, the pigs. The pigs all get done at the same time, it seems like. More than any other animal. I need to check the food for the donkeys. I just kind of skimmed over them. Didn't look like they needed anything, but let me take a double look. So they're good and they're good. Okay, so just the rabbits now. So we're ending. We're ending with about 650,000, and I'd say that's pretty good considering we're gonna harvest mid-episode here. So a lot of this stuff is just kind of playing the waiting game. We have a lot of this stuff that's really close to being done for sure. Lettuce is probably already done. Carrots, not yet, but they gotta be close. Carrots are about 8 minutes. Okay, yeah, lettuce is done. You know what, we'll go ahead and keep this patch over here. It's proven pretty productive. We've had this actually over here for a while. Lettuce is so cheap. We get 31 gold per, wow. Nice level ups though. That's what it's all about really. And it'd be nice if it brought along newer and better crop too. There's got to be more lettuces in this game. There just has to be. Because all we're playing with right now is really, it's like maybe a green leaf lettuce. It seems a little bit more like an iceberg. So I don't really think, I don't think that's a special crop at all. Okay, so we got a new animal. We got a new pig. The Hereford? The Hereford pig? Oh man. Unless that's Hereford, I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Hereford. That's gorgeous. Look at that pig. The brown body with the kind of the white, kind of pale face. Yeah, they're all getting real expensive. You can see now, the last goat we got was 22,000. The new cow is 24,000. The horses are 12.25. We need to get them, obviously. I know we need to get them in there, but right now it's just kind of a waiting game. So if we did barley here, we'd really break the bank, but we could level up. So I don't know what to do. I kind of want to. No, let's do peanuts. I totally forgot about peanuts. Let's do that here. Because it's a 30-minute crop. We should be able to get that in this episode too. And this is a nice big area. I know we actually used peanuts over here at one point, so let's do it again. And then I'll just come back through and water this. And then I'll go check on the broccoli, because I'd like to get that broccoli done this episode too. That'll pay off very nicely. I think eventually a point of interest will be valued over by either the farm, the corn farm, or the pumpkin patch, or this vineyard Roman area. It's possible one day, but it's not in the works right now. I just don't want to. I like how we have ribbons for a change. I don't want to just go spending them all just because we have them. I feel like something like ribbons needs to be saved up a little while for you to actually be able to start to enjoy them. Alright, so that's down to 33 minutes, so that we will be able to get all that. That'll be helpful. I think we're gonna go ahead and get the pumpkins placed down just because they are 2-day. It'd be nice to speed that process up a little bit, get started with it. Corn, I don't think we're gonna do it. I don't want to affect our logging off for this episode, because then we'll just be relying on corn, and I don't think we should go that route. Okay, so we can check the fish. I don't think we're gonna have anything done here. A couple of them maybe. Trout, tropical. Seems like those are the two. You get at least 2 of those every episode. We definitely have a lot more fish to get. Oh wow, anglerfish too. Wow, didn't expect that. Okay, so 20 of 40. Oh, I need to remember this. Okay, so white daffodils. Is that, those are the, we have those planted, don't we? White magnolia, so they must be an actual flower. White daffodils. Oh, right there. I don't think we actually have those, because we already had them leveled up. So we'll have to do that. How many did they want? 30? Wow, okay. So we need to get a new fish. We have to get the okay, let's go do that right now. Now that we're looking at it. We have to get the Murania. We'll just put them right here, because I really don't know. That should be fine. And then I'll just throw in a little fake water patch here. Okay, so yellow squash is done. And we're about to go into fall. I think the blue grave should pop up then. Hopefully they do. So I think those black goji berries, we don't need to water those, because those are only 25 minutes. They're going to be done far before some of the newer stuff we just planted. This is nice though, we just got a lot of crop, a lot of level up, and we're almost, I'm not going to say we're getting back to 1 million, but we definitely are getting back up in the scale. Because we were just dropping down pretty good there, so here, let's get some gas. The marketplace looks so cool. I have a lot more work to do with that. Like I said, there's going to be a resurfacing of that area. Cool, so we're in fall now. That'll give us some new crop, maybe some new ideas. And then we also got cypress and olive at the same time, so we'll go ahead and get those in a second here. I think now we'll just start harvesting again. And then we'll do one grand plan to basically just log out with a new planting. So we'll plant everything at the end of the episode, and then we'll log out after that. But just kind of letting everything else ride out all of this, so we have carrots already too. And then after we get the cypress and olive trees, we can go ahead and water the broccoli one more time, because I know that's a pretty big one. Some new carrots would be cool too. I didn't even think about that. They can definitely do some different varieties of carrots. so we're good there. The peanuts, let's go ahead and see if they need to be watered. They should, yeah, we should water them. So they're down to 15 minutes now. See, that's really nice. It's nice to do this. This is a change of pace, because normally we just throw kind of random things down. But I want to make better game plans for these episodes. That way, there's stuff to do in the episode, and then we're not just waiting on crop. Once the cornfield is fully operational at 100% capacity, which is my long-term goal for it, we won't have any issue with money at all. We won't have any issue with it, because every time we harvest, I'll be able to replant the corn right at that same time, because it's going to yield more money than we started with every single time. So once that time comes, we'll really be on, we'll be moving really, really good. And then we'll constantly be getting in that big, actually, you know what? We're going to take away that dedicated grain. That's no longer going to be dedicated grain, because we'll move the silo over to the farm. Well, I'm going to call it the farm. When I was growing up, that was the cornfield and the pumpkin patch. It was called Venatucci Farm. That's what that's what I'm gonna refer to that as, Venatucci Farm. Oh, let's go do broccoli. Water it. Alright, so that's down to 18. We definitely will get that, and that'll be a really nice payout. And then maybe at this time, we'll go ahead and, after broccoli's done, we'll get rid of these patches out here. That way we don't feel like such a burden to get things planted everywhere. Just get rid of this section and leave this area out here for the vineyard and the Venatucci farm. So just grab whatever cypress we can, kind of on the way out. I don't want to get too crazy. We can get, yeah, we'll just get cypress. Olive trees are doing great right now. We have a level 20 olive tree. I wonder if, and I just thought of this, I wonder if rows in between, like roads of rows in between the vineyard, if that would help out, because you could drive the road and get to the other crop faster. That might be something I do in time. I just don't know what kind of road. Oh, so blue grapes are ready. Let's go ahead and do blue grapes here. I'm glad I looked at that, because I thought they were winter only. So I guess they're fall, winter, and the other ones are winter, spring, and then spring, summer. So they definitely got us all over the board there, but you know, at times it doesn't matter if it's a certain season and we're not going to be on much longer to just do 2 colors in this area. And it'd be nice to get another grape. You know, we still could see black grapes. We could see cotton candy grapes. We could see, can't think of any else at the moment, but those are the 2 that I can think of that they could add to this. Potentially. The carrots, I'd like to see rainbow carrots. I think that would be really cool. Okay, so something's going to be done here. I think it's going to be goji berries. The black goji berries. Really nice payout, and that broccoli's going to be an even better payout. So we're actually going to get back over 1 million with the broccoli, and then we'll be able to set up another really solid game plan for logging out. I don't want to burn everything on like a crop that's like, you know, as much as I want to do barley, barley is really going to hurt. It's 7,000 per square. So I feel like we might wait on barley just a little bit. You know, I don't like waiting on crop, but I feel like that's one that we might have to. I felt the same way with spinach and pineapples, but at the time we were able to knock those out. So yeah, we just passed 1 million and we haven't even got our broccoli yet. We haven't even got our cheddar cauliflower or cabbages, so this is really nice. Let's go ahead and gas up. Let's give that time a little crop, a little time to finish, and then we'll just sell here. There's got to be a new mushroom something coming down the line, because that's the odd one out so far. Well, the spice stand and the mushrooms, those are the two that have kind of been left behind. Okay, so what is this over here? Shallots. That's gonna take 4 hours. Yeah. Okay. We'll just leave it. I'm not worried about that right now. I want to learn these certain trees a little bit better, so I want to see if the mulberry or... Well, I guess it's just mulberry over here. If they are done, okay. So mulberry is going to be summer, fall, and I actually think it's winter too. Oh, we got a new tree. Withered. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. I do remember seeing this, and this is. Wow, how nostalgic. Okay, so big time. Okay, so this is what's been hitting me for the longest time. It's a tree, but it's for mushrooms. It's a dead tree which the mushrooms grow on, but they're withered. So oh my gosh, this is excellent. I totally like. I remember these, but I couldn't think of it. I knew new mushrooms were gonna come out, but I couldn't remember if it was this or if it was still a ground one. Because I know they had something to do with the tree, but I didn't think it was actually a tree. I thought you put a stump on the ground. That's how I remember it, but this is really, really cool. So that gave me already a new idea. A really tough idea. But I'll make that happen in time. Yeah, that's tough. So, here we go. I have a new idea. Now, this is going to be totally random. Well, first, let's feed the animals. What we're going to do is we're going to expand the money tree. I don't want it next to the house anymore. I want to do a little bit more decorations around the house. The money trees, I just had them there just because it was an easy spot to do it. The money trees, I'll put them somewhere else. I don't know where yet, but let's do an actual patch of money trees. That way we're constantly bringing in a flow of gems that is untampered with and just has really good, how do you say, like, just a constant flow. I just want to have a constant flow of gems coming in. Okay, so the horses. Let's get the new horses. I really want to get them. The Akal Taki horses. So we'll put one right there. Right there. We'll just combine their food right next to their water. I like that. That's a nice setup. I'm actually gonna move this one here. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the food. Move that one there. And put this one back. That way they're blended. They look gorgeous. Those are gorgeous horses, by the way. Okay, so... yeah, let's go ahead and go get the money tree area done because winter's coming up. And we'll be able to do a pretty big boom of gems with it finishing in winter. So let's get these out of here. I did like them being there. It's not that I didn't like them being there. It's just that, you know, this area needs to be dedicated for a little bit more personal stuff, home type stuff. So we're gonna move the gnome. I'm gonna put him right here, and then we're gonna put that new little cat house. Where was that at? Or the dog house, I mean. 100 gems. We're gonna wait on that. Definitely we'll use that for a better purpose. I love the decoratives, but sometimes they're just a little outrageous. And a lot of that stuff is gonna be a big thing when... Ooh, this looks like a good spot for the money tree, actually. For the money tree patch. Now, it's gonna be pricey, but this is a constant flow of gems, and I don't think we can beat that money-wise. I think this is gonna be irreplaceable. and I'm really excited about this one. This is going to be nice. Obviously it's expensive, but we're going to get that broccoli here in a second. And this is going to be big. We're going to be able to start really bringing in gems with a bigger output. Cool, so there we go. Oh, that actually looks nice. I like that. Alright, so let's check the fish, and then we'll go right back over to broccoli. That'd be pretty cool if you could put like little bridges, your own bridges, over the kind of the moats that they give you. I think that would look nice. Okay. Water. Yeah. So it'll probably be about 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. For the broccoli to be done. And then we can get rid of this area out here. Just kind of forget it ever happened. Let's go ahead and fly back to the teleport. Yep, so our cabbage is done. Cabbage really is not a bad crop. It gives 144 gold a piece. So it's about 1,000 just for 9 squares. It's not bad at all. So now it's 145 even. Yeah, that's really not bad. So the peanuts might be done, I'm not sure. I know we watered them, but I don't know if they're that close. There we go, cheddar cauliflower's landing us 2.63 thousand a piece. See, and that just paid right back for the money trees. So it's like we get all those gems out of it for a great cost, really. Okay. So we got shallots there. Wow, looking at this from the map view is actually really cool. Look at the vineyard from the map view with all the prefabricated rocks. See how that I saw this area with these rocks and it just hit me. It's like look at how good that looks. I really love that. So we got a new crop. Oh yeah, Lombardy cabbage. That is amazing. 18 hours. That's nice though. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's a nice looking cabbage. I'm so happy we got a new cabbage. So that I trust in this game. I think they're gonna give us a lot of the good things that we want. I don't like looking down there at the because you can see the shape of the crop, and I don't like spoiling it. I just like the surprise of getting new stuff. To me, that's more enjoyable. Just like the animals. We could scroll down, we could look at all the new animals that are going to come out, but I just like getting them just naturally. So jicama, 10-minute jicama. I think we're kind of phasing out. I think we're phasing out, and I think we'll go ahead and just wait on short crop. We'll we'll get the peanuts. Yeah, we'll get the peanuts harvested. We'll get something replanted here, but we'll kind of end the harvesting with broccoli. And then once broccoli's done, we'll get rid of those patches out there, and then we'll come back over, and then we'll just really start to lay the land out for the future episode. And I don't want to forget the money tree, so I'll have to head over there and get that too. Yeah, you know, this area, this little patch right here is nice. I like it. I like having this out here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna match it. I'm gonna go ahead and add another 9x3 just over here. That way it matches the other side. And we'll use this for long-term, like, crop that takes a while, but it is, cheap. Okay, so cypress. Let's skip on cypress. Let's go get the money trees. And then I think after that, broccoli should be done. And then the new fish, they're 25 minutes away, so we won't see that this episode. Man, look at that. That looks cool. I love how the dollar, like the metal dollars on it, shimmer in the light. Yeah, that was a great upgrade right there. We needed that. We got a gold nugget. I like when we get those from fishing. That's a rarity. Alright, so yeah, we'll go check on the broccoli. I think I said 5 minutes the last time. And then we could probably water the pumpkin to move that along a little bit faster. It's not a big deal. Those, I'm not gonna like worry about those longer crops once we get the corn back up there. I'm not gonna worry about those crops just because, you know, they're gonna take the time they're gonna take. It's not a big deal. Wow, so we're up to 1.2 million. Broccoli is just incredible. 1.25 million. I love that broccoli, man. That really is a game changer. Okay, so we'll get that. We'll sell a little. Oh, we can actually sell at the nut stand. I'm not sure if that's. I think that's the second time, maybe. We can sell at the fish market. Wow. We actually might get up to 2. Yep, there it is, 2,000 gems. Nut market. So 461 out of 1,000. So we just sell 400 at a time. So going back to it once again, I know I said this before, but the nuts have to be on a set schedule, just like how we do grain. A dedicated area just for nuts. I don't really have ideas with that for now. I mean, I know we were doing like sunflowers. And I definitely want to do sunflowers again. Another dedicated sunflower area, so... and then I know, because we need to do flowers too, we need to get those new quest flowers. But until shallots are done, I'm not going to worry about that, because I have a new idea for all of that. So I'll have to wait a little bit. And then I have, like, I'm going to be kind of revamping the market area quite a bit, and in that I'm gonna have to be taking away some of this land here. So matter of fact, let's go ahead and do it now. Let's get rid of because I don't want to forget. Some of these things are going to be It's going to take a while to actually complete. I don't want to forget about these ideas. So let me push this back a little bit. We're actually going to get rid of it all the way up into the rows. Because this has been a long time coming. So... I kind of, like, the way I feel about it is I kind of want to, like, get the market a little bit away from our home and the animals. I don't want the market to be right there. It kind of feels like it's just smothering a little bit, and I'd like to have it a little bit further. So this is going to help out a lot. And like I said with the grain, this is no longer going to be, I'm going to move this down here. I don't know why. I've never even touched that before, I don't think. So let's just put that there for now. The grain, the silo, I would like to move that over to the Venetucci farm. Okay, but we'll do that later. That's not necessary right now. So this patch here, let's keep it for now. Let's go ahead and start replanting here. Alright, so I want to do things that are under 8 hours. What time is it? I'm not gonna worry about time with these crops. I'm not gonna worry about the time. I'm gonna get things that we need to get. So let's just focus on what's at hand here. So we definitely need to do leeks. Let's go ahead and get a big patch of leeks here. Let's get back to what we normally do, getting levels and making sure that everything is staying up on levels and we're unlocking new crop. Oh, melons, absolutely. We have to do melons. I can't believe those are... Oh, hold on. Melons are 10 minutes. Let's just do this really, really quick. Let's do a big melon patch. 10-minute melon patch. And then we'll get everything else set up for the log out. We'll harvest the melons and then we'll get something else here in this area. I didn't realize that melons were so low in time and a little low in levels too. And they're not very expensive. We're doing 9,000 per 9 squares. I just love leveling up crop. I feel like if you have it, you gotta get it leveled up. You gotta get the experience in it. So we'll go ahead and just water this real quick. That drops it down to 7.5 minutes, not bad. So once those shallots are out of there, I'm going to take away that patch as well. We're going to move all those trees that are over there. Big renovation happening for that area here soon. I've been needing to do it for a long time for sure. So beets, asparagus, 2-day watermelon. So beans are still at a level 9. Man, those things never seem to level up. They're 30-minute. I mean, we could do it just for the sake of leveling them, but I think we'll wait for another episode to do that. Agave, parasol mushrooms, aloe vera. 1 day for eggplant. Okay. Wow, Hickama. I know it's a level 10, or it's a 10-minute as well, but I want to get this going too. Because I can't believe that this is not leveled up. So we'll get 2 10-minute crops for the ending of the episode. We'll water all these up. I'm not going to do too much Hickama. That'll get us past level 9, so... So here, I'd like to do something good. I like this little patch right here. I was thinking blackberries, because I have a feeling we're going to be getting some new berries soon, so let's go ahead and do blackberries. I'd like to do this a little bit further, but I don't want to affect the fish area. We'll just move blackberries on up here. We'll do this row blackberries. We gotta be leveling up, or we gotta be getting the new berry here soon, because all we have is strawberry and blackberry as far as I know. And the gojis, but I'm not really counting those. I'm just speaking more like blueberries, raspberries. Okay, so... let's do beets. They're a low level 10. Let's go ahead and get this whole section of beets. Very nice. I'll gas up. Whoa, now. Calm down. Okay, let's go get the animals taken care of. I don't want to forget about the babies. The ostriches are so cool. I love them. Alrighty. It's donker time over here. Okay. The rhombus tiles. Flower stone path. Pergola path. Interesting. What does that look like? That is really interesting. Huh. Wonder what can be done with that. I'm really drawing a blank on that. We might be able to head back over and see if that 10-minute melons are close to being done. Definitely close. 43 seconds. We'll go ahead and... do we have olives and cypress? No, just cypress. Okay. Oh, I wanted to water pumpkin. And then it looks like cactus is ready too. I want to take advantage of cactus because they sit out there and they're lonesome. I want to make sure we get those because those are constant flowers coming in. So we'll get the cactuses, we'll zoom back to the main area, get the melons, jicama, and then we'll do a solid replant for the end of the episode. Yeah, it's already leveling up nice. I mean, level 7. We just got these, what, two episodes ago? These trees, they go quick. When you start upgrading trees, they just fly. They're a lot faster than any of the produce. Produce is just so costly, so anytime you get these dedicated trees, you really start to just fly. Very nice, springtime. So that'll introduce a new batch of crop for the logging out. So we'll see what we're gifted with in the season of spring. Should be good. I got no worries. Spring seems to be like a really good one. I definitely have grown to love the winter crop as well because I feel like for the longest time it was just forgotten about. Kind of lonely at the ending of the year there, so I really like when we get winter and we get to do large planting because some of those winter projects, they've really been helping out a lot. The fall and the winter. I feel like we definitely have done a lot more planting in spring and summer this whole series. So this is nice. I mean, the melons, you know, they were 10-minute. They paid off pretty good. This is mainly for the level up purposes. But I mean, look at where we're at. We're already at a level 12. And we were, what, just under 10, I think, when we started this. So that's really nice, getting that done. And then with the jicama, we'll be back above 1,000,000. And then we'll get everything else started from there. Because we've already put down leeks. We put down blackberries. So the blackberries won't be done at all. And then I don't know what that was over there. Beets. Beets, blackberries. I think that's it so far. And leeks. That's all we've got. Oh, and shallots. So yeah, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and let's get the spring crop going. Spinach will be great. And then these, I guess we could just do the same crop. Well, we can alternate. Let's go ahead and alternate. Let's get a variety going in here. So red goji berries are fine. Rye is good. Cheddar cauliflower is pretty good. Beefsteak tomato. Oh, let's do, wait, do we have beans still? didn't want to click peas. I thought that was beans. No, we don't. Okay, so parasol mushrooms. Let's do a batch of eggplant. I feel like we've definitely kind of left eggplant in the dust a little bit. We used to do this a lot, but this timing today will work out fine because it's this whole day for this crop, so that'll be fine. We're gonna have so much money left over because we're not really doing anything that's super expensive right now. So we'll do... Oh, the new cabbage. Oh, if I would have seen that, I would have done this all cabbage. I did not even see that. It blended in. So I guess we'll do this all cabbage, and then we'll do that little strip over there. Or we can just go ahead and put down some more tiles and get a whole bunch of this cabbage going. No, we'll keep it going. It's fine. We'll let this cabbage ride out. It's I think it's a day is what it said, or 18 hours. 18 hours. So we'll get another little small strip here of that cabbage. Alright, so that's nice there. Everything should be planted and good to go. I'm just going to circle back, do the basics around the market if there is anything. Maybe some trees, some animals, just a quick little touch over the farm. So I'm glad that we're above 2,000 gems again, and it seems like that's going to stay pretty consistent now that we have the money tree situation. I'd love to do the flower idea, but the shallots are in the way, and I'm not going to get rid of the shallots for that. So I'll have to wait on that. I think this should be it. Marketplace didn't really have much to do. We've already sold just about everything. Animals, they got a big expansion coming here soon, so that's going to be exciting. The flower, the market, there's a lot of expansions coming around it. And some of these new episodes, especially the next 2 or 3, might be more just moving things around and getting things looking a little bit better. At the same time, doing the basics like always, keeping crop going, taking care of the animals. But a lot of it might be decorating, adjusting. I think it's definitely time that some of that changes, because I've got a lot of ideas for this farm now. More and more, and that's what's so cool about this game, is that the more things that you unlock, the ideas just start flowing, you know, because there's so much variety to this game. It's really endless. You can come up with endless ideas, endless possibilities. It's so much to the point that how big the map is, you know, so this is the outer region. We're going to go up one more, and then we're going to have an outer region. Or I'm sorry, we're going to go up one more, then we're going to have these bare patches all the way around. So we still need to go right 2 more times, up 2 more times, left 2 more times, and down 1 more here, 2 times here. And I still don't think that this map is big enough for all the ideas that you can come up with. And that's just amazing. That just says how incredible the game really is. I mean, if you love, especially if you love decorating and making cool little setups, like layouts and just different like landscape designs and stuff like that, it really is. You can play around with this game forever. It's very enjoyable. Oh, we just got a farm level up. Wow, that's unexpected. Let's go ahead and see what it brought us. I mean, we're already at level 39. So it's got us pretty basic stuff. It's got us a decoration and a new fence. So beach chairs and a white flamingo. Alright, well, you know, I think that's going to be it. Looks like everything we've got is pretty much on a timer. Yep, timer. None of this is going to be done anytime soon. Marketplace is good. Pumpkin patch has started. Let me go ahead and just look over there. Let's give it a shot. Let's try. I'm gonna start from this end because I want to make it symmetrical with 9x9s, and we might cut off a little bit of the other side. All right, so let's kind of gauge what we did here. So we had almost 700,000. As far as my math, we should be this whole area right here should be about I would say maybe 350k. So we started out at like 660, 670, I think. So it's really not too expensive. It just kind of feels like it is because it's a 2-day crop. I feel like that definitely plays a factor into the expense and then not noticing the give back right away, which is not a big deal. It's just the way it is. You know, one day it would be really nice to have all of the corn on the whole cornfield on water sprinklers. Huge, expensive project, sure, but man, that would be incredible. Okay, so I think as we're approaching more, yeah, probably 400, 450. So I was about 100 grand off. No, actually, this is a lot more expensive than I thought. It's all good though, because it'll pay off. We've got so much crop over there ready to go. You know, we were able to do it, and I'm pleased with that. So we're left with 111. That's not bad. It'll take care of feeding. Once we log back on, we'll be able to harvest. Let's see, so we've got leeks, the new cabbage, eggplants. Eggplants are a day, so that should be harvestable in the next episode. Blackberries, spinach. Yeah, so spinach is going to be the big payout. So, yeah, I think we should be fine. Then we got the grapes, as always. If it is a 2-day time period before I do another episode, then the pumpkins and the corn will all be done, so it won't really matter at that point. But if I do get on and do a episode after a day, that'll change it up a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more Farm Together and the other game series that I am playing. I'm gonna try to get out a couple more episodes of different games today. I'd like to do Resident Evil Revelations episode again. I think we're on episode 3, which is that, and that game is just building up nice. And I love that game so far. It's really nice. The story's getting more and more in depth, and you know, in the last episode we found all those different doors. It's like a maze in that ship, and it's going to be really fun to play that. I just did an Alan Wake. I don't think I'm going to do another Alan Wake just yet. I could definitely do a Mad Max and a Spider-Man as well too. So, and then there's some other games that I want to do. Maybe some more quick play type games, just a quick 30-minute match. Smite is not really one that I'm going to be interested in doing. Smite, it's too random. Some of the games in the matches that you either get really good teammates and you just destroy everybody, or you get horrible teammates and you lose horribly. So it's, for viewing, it's kind of awkward. And if you're not a Smite fan, it just doesn't matter to watch it. If you're a Smite fan, it's pretty cool to watch. But I don't really know that anybody that watches my videos is really into Smite. So Smite's kind of a weird one. I did a couple early episodes of it, but I tried to record a couple more times with Smite, and I just don't enjoy it. So I'm gonna stray away from that. But I do have some other quick match ideas, and then Pariah. We were talking about doing a zombies quick match as well, so that could be pretty cool too, to be able to get that going. But you know, stay tuned. I've got a lot of different projects that I want to work on. There's some that are really, really in depth, that are going to take a lot of editing and a lot of planning to do. But those are still in the future. They're not coming really anytime soon. But I definitely need to get the programs worked out and start to learn the editing a little bit better, so I can try to get some of those stories going as well. So I hope you enjoyed. I enjoy playing Farm Together. I love building this farm you know, with everybody that's watching, and it's all a big road that's gonna eventually get to just a really cool farm one day. And it's, you know, for me it's gonna be just super unique. I've never done anything of this magnitude before in this game. Anything I did in the past was always pretty quaint, so this is going to be nice. But if you enjoyed, like I said, as always, just stay tuned and join me in the next episodes of all the games that I'm going to be playing. Thank you for watching.